Hey guys, what is up? Back with another weekly recap. Um, I did take another extra trade on the Globex Open this week. Was a I saw a decent setup. I took it 1 to 2 hour. I'm not gonna include this in the data because that would be unfair. But yeah, this is why it's down here. So I just want to let you guys know. This week, as far as I remember, was pretty bad. Mostly losses. But I'll go over them anyway. Um, Indicator, so I don't have to draw the lines myself. Monday, yeah. What is there to say about Monday? We have the range right here, pretty big range, 90-point range. We have the candle that there is looking for the range right here. We traded right under it with 5 points here, so I took it to the short side. Market instantly it went into like profit for like maybe $50 or whatever, and then it instantly reversed, stopped me out. It was kind of as expected because if you see on the left here, we had this Friday. This was a bank holiday. This is also why I took this trade, by the way, because we hadn't moved much. And when I saw this reaction here, I thought we would take out some liquidity. But you have all these highs here, which is equal to this high, like the candle of my range. That didn't take it out. So I was kind of expecting this to go higher before it went lower, and it exactly did that. But I mean, if we're following a system, we have to just follow the system, right? I could trade it with more discretion, but that would make it harder for me to teach other people, or rather said, like, explain to other people why I take the trades what I do. If you're trading this system, though, you can definitely do this. If you see something like this, you can just choose not to take the trades. You can choose to wait for the market to trade below this. Again, if you would have done it here, this looks like a decent place where the market would actually go lower, and it's still, what do you call it? I still did a pretty decent pullback. That stop loss would be, if you would put at the high, 176 points. If you decide to do that, you can do that. I don't. Too big for me. Too big of a stop loss in these funded accounts. So yeah, was the Monday for me. Tuesday was the only. No, I think we also won the Friday trade. Tuesday was a pretty decent trade. At the market open, massive candle up into a gap right here, rejected. Seeing a rejection like this, really decent indication that we're going lower. So I did like seeing this. We did get tagged in right here, the short side. There's a little bit back, and then it just went lower. As soon as I moved my stop loss to 1 hour, it instantly did a pullback and then went lower. If you know my system, it's just part of it. I could have held it, would have, should have, right? Could have held it for 2 hours, but that's just not my system. So yeah, Tuesday was a 1 hour, cancelled and Monday lost. So now we're just break even for the week pretty much. Down to Wednesday. What do we have here? Let's see. This is the candle for the range. The range was also, these ranges don't look big, by the way, guys, but they are pretty decent ranges. Like here, 100-point range. Here, also 100-point range almost. And this 90-point range. And Q is just moving a lot these days. Like the higher we go in NQ, the bigger the moves get. So keep that in mind as well. What I saw before this move, if you want my discretion to this trade, we did get 2 candles that tried to push past this resistance right here that we have on the left side. Can you see it here? Okay, let me move my camera. We have this resistance sitting right here. And we tried to push past that, but we failed 2 times. And then my candle printed the range, failed another time, so that's 3. For me, if you want my honest opinion, that's a clear sign of just this trade doesn't want to go higher. But we're trading a system, we're following this system just to prove a point. And in the next 2 candles, it tagged me in to the long side, and it also got rejected. So I was pretty much already knowing that this trade wasn't going anywhere. And after that, it just went lower, stopped me out. Market dipped a bit lower, took some liquidity out, traded into this gap right here, and then it went higher. I did not take the retake here. It's too late for me in the day. Plus, after a loser, I don't take another trade. So yeah, Wednesday loss, down 1 hour for the week. And we have Tuesday, Thursday, sorry. Very unfortunate day, because as you can see, this right here is the candle that prints the range. and we did get tagged in right here to the long side. So you can see this trade right here. If this candle wouldn't have happened, it would have been a nice 1.5 hour. Instead, this little candle right here tagged us right into the long. The range was too big, so I didn't put my stop loss at the low. I put it at 100 points as that's my max. Trade to 1 hour. What you can see, market tagged us in, instantly reversed down, trade lost. Pretty sad to see this. Again, discretion-wise, I had nothing here really. I did say that we rejected here before, but that doesn't really tell me much. It was actually looking good personally for me to go higher, but it seems like the market wanted to take out some more liquidity before going higher, because eventually it did push up a little bit more. I didn't actually go to my TP until like even the next day, so we deserve to lose, I would say. I mean, you always deserve to lose in the market, but yeah, it's just unfortunate to see this happen, because if it would have tagged us into the short side, it would have been an easy win. But part of it, so now we're down 2 hours for the week. Then we have Friday, and Friday would have been a losing trade if it wasn't for our MVP, Mr. Trump, who cannot keep his mouth shut, apparently, and likes to influence the market a little bit. This is a joke, by the way. We have the candle right here that made a range. As you guys know, I'm pretty sure I said this in my video where I explained the strategy. When the range is printed by an undecisive candle, meaning that there's a wick to the top, wick to the bottom, and barely any body. It probably has a name, these candles. I don't know. I don't trade candle, the candle specific patterns like doji candles and stuff like that. So maybe this is a doji candle, doesn't matter anyway. But it traded, it printed the range. Right in the next candle, it tagged me in. Right here, there wasn't much to put my stop loss off of, because we did take out these highs right here. And I mean, you could argue to put your stop loss above this high, especially because it did have range for it. Would have been 66 points, but I didn't. I just chose to put it at the range, because if it went up, it would have been wrong anyway. It went half a point within my stop loss, and it reversed back down to break even. Afterwards, it did go back up again, and I was like, oh, yeah, I guess the trade is just gonna go over. And then Trump tweets something about the ceasefire of Iran. Market just dumps down. I wasn't even home for this one, so luckily my auto trailing just trailed down. Managed to get 2.5 hour before it got stopped out. And turned this into a winning trade. And this trade actually turned the week 0.5 hour green for me. Besides, obviously, that trade I also took on Friday. If we calculate this with it, it would be up 2.5, but I'm not counting this because it's not part of the plan. So yeah, we would have been down thanks to Mr. Trump. We're up 0.5 a week. I also want to show you guys like the breakdown here from June 15th to July 10th. It's pretty much a month. As you can see here, the win rate of the strategy, it's what I claim in my other video as well, is around 70%. That's decently high. You could even make money already trading 1 to 1 hour. But you can see the profit factor is on average for a month 1 to 7 hour, which makes it even better. If I don't forget, I can keep updating or showing you guys this every month to prove that this strategy is around a 70% win rate. Obviously, strategies have variances, but from testing and from trading this strategy myself already for over a year, it seems to have around a 70% win rate with above 1 hour. So if you want to try it out, go try it out for yourself. If you're not sure what I'm trading, check out my previous video where I explain the strategy. And if there's any more questions, make sure to drop a comment, leave a like and subscribe. And thank you guys for watching. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye.